October 29th, 2018 at 10 o'clock in the morning, I will be going to a paternity clinic and hopefully walk out pregnant. Because I'm gonna go talk to a doctor and see if he can help me and my girl out and help us have a baby. And because I know I'm ready to be a mom and ready to have that responsibility in my life and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be having a baby. I can't wait. Yep, that's all I got for today. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you.
Leslie Clark is an obese TikTok lolcow best known for being a predator, scammer, stalker, and mentally ill monster. Now, I know these are some big claims to be throwing around, but if you know anything about Leslie, then you know they are all true. And if you haven't heard of Leslie before, within a few minutes, you too will see that she is just as bad, if not worse, than everyone says she is. Leslie Clark was born August 6, 1997, and is from Livingston County, Louisiana. From the very beginning, Leslie's life was anything but normal. Her mother apparently abandoned her at a very young age, and it's rumored inside her community that she suffers from fetal alcohol syndrome. On top of the alleged illnesses, it's confirmed that Leslie has a birth defect that causes her tongue to be larger than normal, which leads to difficulties talking, breathing, and more.
Hey guys, Queen here. In this video, I am going to show you how girls put a dip in their mouth. And I know it sounds nasty, and girls shouldn't be doing that and stuff like that, but we're gonna put it in a lip like that. But I ain't gonna put it in there right now, because
despite the rough start she got in life, it seems as though she's made no effort at all to improve her situation. The most productive thing she's done that I can find is working at Burger King. The arguably most unproductive thing she did was get arrested in 2019 for being in possession of stolen things. Other than that, her life revolves around chasing boys and ranting to people online that secretly hate her. This obsession with boys and quote love in general is the first of many reasons that explain why Leslie Clark deserves her failure, because oftentimes these relationships end with Leslie acting straight up psychotic or doing very illegal things. Around 2 years ago, Leslie admitted that she actually sent unsolicited nude pictures to a 15-year-old boy she met off Instagram back in 2020. Leslie attempted to defend her actions by saying she learned from her mistakes and that the boy didn't want to press charges.
Well, it's because she has nothing else to use against Leslie. Like, she got nothing.
Like, yeah, it's wrong, but if you and the other person squashed it and you've learned from it and you moved on, and it's a known thing, why keep bringing it up?
Exactly, it's very weird.
Like with her, it's very much current, relevant stuff that we're bringing up about her. It's not like from 50 years.
Surprisingly, the people she was on live with thought that defense was valid, which just shows you the type of people she hangs out with. On top of this admission on live, she was also caught on audio recording admitting to her actions, while also stating the boy's age.
Hi. Chloe, just tell her to talk. I can hear her. Why don't you just talk? Courtney, hey. I can hear you. I'm sorry. It will never happen again. I got lost each other on everything. We can't get a hold of each other. What will never happen again? The stuff I did. What did you do? Admit it. Be woman enough to admit what you did. The news is shit, Courtney. And how old is my brother? 15. Exactly. He is a child. You are a grown-ass woman.
This is a 23-year-old woman sending unwanted nudes to a 15-year-old kid. It doesn't matter if he didn't want to press charges. She's still a predator and should be treated as such. Regardless of the fact that she's been outed as a predator multiple times, Leslie still chooses to act in a way that does nothing but destroy her already bad reputation. Although she's been caught red-handed in several different controversies, most of them stem from Leslie's inability to tell the truth.
The time we put out there. So, family members, if you see this, I'm so sorry, but it's gonna be true, and I think just time we put out there. Anyway, when I was a little girl, when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a boy, cause I knew I was the perfect type to be one, and cause I always acted like one, I always played like one, I always dressed like one. I was never the girly girl type. I was always like a boy for some reason. I don't know why, I just was. And I got older, a lot older, and I looked at myself, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this to everybody. I know I am, and I know this has to be fixed one day. And nowadays, I was like, I really am a dude trying to correct a woman's body. I need to fix it. I'm going to fix it. So technically, I am transgender. I know I am transgender. So I'm gonna start saving up and get ready for the surgery. I'm gonna get my gone and my stomach gone, and try to act more towards like a dude I want to be and stuff. So.
Around 2021, Leslie had been promoting a GoFundMe that she said was going to be used for her nephew's baby formula and diapers, when in reality she used the money on vapes and other personal items.
Leslie Clark, aka Queen Badass, or I Post About My Ex, is a terrible person, and yet she is super famous on TikTok. I've been in Leslie's circle for a couple of months now, and let me just tell you, the tea is hot, guys. Recently, she's been calling her quote-unquote friends F slurs, R slurs, and has been saying the N-word quite often on her lives recently. She talks to minors, and she also threatened to squirt in one of her friend's kids' rooms. She recently has been asking her followers for money and has been saying that it's for her nephew's formula, but the Cash App is hers.
It's not like she stole thousands, but she was able to make off with around $500, and it's really the principle that matters. She's completely okay with lying about needing baby supplies to scam the few supporters she actually does have. It's just so trashy, and eerily similar to what Tophia did to afford her Comic-Con tickets. On top of scamming her followers for money, she also scams them for sympathy. Leslie Clark has pretended to be pregnant on 2 different occasions, and she's even pretended to be close to a young child that passed away. In June of 2023, Leslie was on a TikTok live with another creator named Luckiest Loser, and during this live, Leslie not only claimed to be pregnant, but she also whipped out a seemingly used pregnancy test. What's hilarious about her showing off this test is that according to users in her Reddit thread, a few days earlier, Leslie was begging for money so she could buy pads. And I'm no expert, but I don't think pregnant women get their period. It's now been over 2 years since this pregnancy sham, and obviously there is no kid, so we can say with 100% confidence that Leslie was lying about being pregnant. If you thought lying about a pregnancy was crazy, this is gonna blow your mind. The whole reason behind Leslie doing this was to try and get her ex-boyfriend Perry to come back to her, because evidently the TikToks she kept making for years following their breakup weren't working.
Don't get too comfortable, sweetheart. I was his everything once too.
You told me that I'm not enough.
Imagine calling this yours.
So not only did she lie about having a baby, but she did it to try and trap a former boyfriend after stalking him. By now, we've seen that Leslie enjoys trying to seduce 15-year-old boys, faking pregnancies to trap ex-boyfriends, stealing from her fans, and so much more. Because of all the vile things she's said and done online, her name is in the toilet and the public opinion of her is terrible. She's made many attempts to avoid the backlash by creating new accounts, but she always finds the same audience because that face is just too recognizable. Even though her trolls continue to find her new accounts, she's unable to build a steady following because of it, and this has led her disgraceful career off the deep end and into the abyss. She's a creep, a liar, and a thief. And that is why Leslie Clark deserves her failure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see my source of the video, check my Twitter, which is at redmanspeaksyt. I'll have all the links posted there. I love you. Have a good one. Peace.